All now from AT&T Park in San Francisco. Ought to be a good one here between the Colorado Rockies and the San Francisco Giants. Two of the best, Posey and Arenado, are coming up next. Madison Bumgarner gets the start for San Francisco in this one. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, expect to see a ton of sliders in this one. That's his out pitch. He's got great movement, and that's his go-to anytime he's in trouble.
Charlie Blackmon heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Center fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
And our first pitch taken for ball one as we are underway tonight from San Francisco. Drilled to the right side. Belt has it, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. Who are you focused on, EK?
Yeah, keep an eye on Charlie Blackmon. He always seems to come through in the clutch. Doesn't let the pressure of a big situation get to him. Whether it's the first inning with nobody out or the ninth inning with 2 outs, his approach doesn't change, and that's a big reason why he delivers so often.
Number 27 stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Yeah, he was out front right there, probably guessing fastball. But now 0-2, you can't be guessing anymore. You got to find something in the strike zone and put it in play.
Bounce towards the second baseman. On to first, and Bumgarner's rolling right through him here. 2 away now. And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at the Giants lineup defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, we're going to have a real treat in this ball game. We get to watch a shortstop that won the Gold Glove last year. Unbelievable range and an absolute cannon for an arm. Can't wait to watch him make some great plays in this one.
Nolan Arenado is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. Bumgarner into his motion, coming at him with the 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, Matt, with Ross behind the plate, hitters know they need to expand the strike zone a little bit. He likes to ring it up when it's on the black or even a little off of it.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy. Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. And now we'll see what the Giants can do. No score. John Gray is on the mound for the Rockies in this one. EK, what do you got?
Well, remember, guys, he's a young pitcher. He's still garnering a lot of experience, and he has a lot of upside. If he continues to improve, he's going to be around this league for a very long time. I can't wait to watch him in this one.
Denard Span comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Denard Span.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground towards second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. And with that, a look at Bruce Bochy's lineup card for the Giants. Thoughts, EK? Anyone stand out?
Well, Matty, when Buster Posey is in the lineup, he's a guy you have to keep your eye on. He's one of the best clutch hitters in baseball. If they can get guys on base ahead of him, they'll have a great chance to hang a crooked number on the board.
Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and there were 2 down. And with that, let's bring in a look at how the Rockies will line up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, remember, this manager has not jumped on board with all the defensive shifts. Still that old school mentality, plays guys straight up. So we'll see how that impacts this game.
Matt Duffy is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Smoked on the ground, left side. A dive, and he knocks it down. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
Catcher, Buster Posey.
Buster Posey will dig in, the winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for National League catchers. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And a dive, but he's back.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard up the middle. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
And you know, as a hitter, you're seeing the ball so well when you can take a pitch like that and square it up and just hammer it right back up the middle.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1.
And you can bet they'll pitch him carefully with a couple guys on base.
And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
And now on 2-0, you can't just lay a fastball in there, or he could make this a 3-0 game before you know it.
2-0 pitch on the way. Lifted the other way to left center. Calling for it, Parra. And that's the 3rd out. Giants leave a couple. After 1, no score. Gerardo Parra makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the 2nd.
Number 8, Gerardo.
Bumgarner's ready. Here's the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
Reached for and popped into the air, back behind second. Panic is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Batting 5th, the right fielder, number 5, Carlos.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And standing in, the right fielder, Carlos Gonzalez. Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he falls behind 0-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
You want to talk about throwing a fastball in a guy's kitchen? He came in, sat down, had a cup of coffee with him. You aren't going to tie a guy up any better than that.
Here's Mark Reynolds. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Sometimes all it takes is just one call to go against you, like that one right there, and then you get yourself out of your own rhythm. You got to be able to put that behind you and move on.
And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Brandon Crawford strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the 2nd inning.
Brandon Crawford.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, It just takes a nosedive right at the end.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Crawford rounds the bag at first, looking for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
That's a great swing there. Leading off an inning, it's a fastball, but he just goes right with it and drives it the other way toward the gap. He's going to wind up on second here with a leadoff double.
Jarrett Parker will stand in now with a good chance to break the seal here following the leadoff double.
Well, it's a good RBI opportunity, but you've got to remember your first job, which is to at least get that guy over to third base.
Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
If he would have swung at that, he would have never heard the end of it.
Ground ball right side. LeMahieu with a great stop. Just late. He's safe.
Oh, man, that would have been awesome.
Almost got him after the great stop, but it's a base hit, and the leadoff man's on to start the inning. Stepping in now, Madison Bumgarner. Down the line, but this is a foul ball. Runners are at first and third with none out. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
One and two as the changeup had him out in front there.
Now with two strikes, he can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout here.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Ahead in the count, you've got to be able to take a little off when you need to. So here he comes with the changeup, and that's good night, Charlie.
Coming to the plate now, Gregor Blanco. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
Now at the plate, you're looking for something up in the zone. Try and keep it in the air. Make sure you don't hit into a double play.
Look out. 2-0 now.
I think he was trying to get that slider in on his hands, but I don't think he meant for it to get in that far. I think he just released it a little too late.
Here it comes, 2-0. 3-0 now.
But this has got to be on a platter now. You're in the driver's seat. You've got to make this situation pay off.
Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. Here it is on 3-1. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Parra is there. Let's see if they test it. And a relay home. A block at the plate, and he's out trying to score. It's a double play, and the inning is over. One left for San Francisco. We'll move to the third with no score. Stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the third inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Blanco on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Into the box, Nick Hundley. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
He's getting a lot of outs right now because he's attacking the hitters. He's not dancing around the zone.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
And I'll tell you, being in a 2-strike hole is not the spot you want to be in against a guy like this.
Now A swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Well, the reason he's having the success he's had so far comes down to one main reason. He's changing speeds effectively. Now, you saw it in evidence right there. That's what you got to do to be a big-time pitcher.
John Gray will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Check swing grounder to the right side. Belt gonna have to hurry. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. It'll be Denard Span to lead us off when we return. Home half of the third coming up. No score. There is Denard Span. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Denard.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Blackman is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Joe Pennick stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. On the ground to the left side. Gloved by Arenado. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Third baseman, number 5, Matt Duffy.
Matt Duffy stands in. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's in there for strike 1.
Yeah, I think you have to look at one out there because you just can't have your guys go down on 3 pitches. That's a take one for the team right there.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Hard hit ball to second, and that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Yeah, that's a 2-out hit here in the third inning. Maybe just a little something to get this guy out of his early comfort zone and put him into the stretch.
Striding into the box, Buster Posey. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
But now you got to regroup after the 2-out single. You're in a dangerous spot in the lineup, so the inning's not over yet. Not by a long shot.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Line drive to left. Parra is under it, and he makes the